When I started yoga, I was just coming off a neck injury. And so I really needed a style of yoga that was going to help me overcome that injury, and it did. Also had back pain, so I have used yoga to overcome that. And so just any ache or pain can often be amenable to a very careful, sincere practice of Iyengar yoga and yoga therapy. There was no Iyengar yoga in West Virginia. And so my husband and I traveled extensively to study with senior teachers around the country, as well as with Mr. Iyengar and his family in India. He brought many innovations to the teaching of yoga, particularly the importance on how to perform the poses and to have proper biomechanical alignment. That is really key to a long practice of yoga and a safe practice of yoga, and to get the really rich benefits. And so in order to have that proper alignment, he introduced the use of props. And that's why you can see in our studio, besides the traditional blocks and sticky mats and straps, we have wall ropes in the background. We use those to help people support themselves in the standing poses. We also use them to stretch our hamstrings by putting our foot up on the wall and lifting our chest. And then we also hang upside down from our pelvis. I think in this town, what's most popular is the vinyasa yoga, or the power yoga or hot yoga. Those are yogas that use the sun salutation, and they are constantly moving through their poses. And we do that as well, but it's not the main thing we do. We basically stay in our poses longer with support, often, to get proper alignment, and then we work the dual action of the muscles in the pose. Newton said for every action, there's an equal and opposite action. So every time you kind of stretch your arm out, you've got to at the same time draw the arm bone back into the socket. So it's a combination of using many of these dual or opposite actions to create the extension. You have to have a community for this. Even though yoga is a kind of a solo practice, in our busy world, it's very hard for many of us to take the time out to be able to, spend an hour or 2 or 3 doing a yoga practice. And yoga is something that you really need a teacher. You can run into all sorts of, problems if you're not guided well in this practice. So I think, we're here to guide people in their practice of yoga and help them with their life challenges, help them to reach their health and wellness goals, and have a shared experience. It's kind of like we're all going through this transformative experience together. And that's always more fun and more supportive if you can have a community.